Does fasting actually help you burn fat, or are you just skipping breakfast? Because let's be honest, we've heard that fasting boosts autophagy, regulates insulin, or even that it's how our ancestors ate. But what's fact and what's just another diet myth dressed in a sciencey dress? Today, we're looking at the different types of fasting, if the research suggests it's better for fat loss than just a basic calorie-controlled diet, the most popular claims of fasting diets, the pros and cons of fasting, and finally, if fasting is the right thing for you. Before we get into it, if you're trying to lose fat and you feel like you've tried everything, but you just keep ending up right where you started, check out our free fat loss course. It's a short course built by qualified coaches, not gym bro influencers, and it includes practical, science-backed strategies that can not only help you move forward on your fat loss journey, but it can also help you break the cycle of yo-yo dieting. You can grab that now. The link is down in the description. Click the link and you'll get instant access. I'm not even asking for your email address. Okay, so what is fasting? Think of your body for a moment like a hybrid car. Right after you eat, it runs on energy from the bloodstream, the petrol. This is glucose and fats from your last meal. But as time passes between meals, that energy runs low and it gradually switches over to stored fuel, the battery. This is your stored glycogen and body fat. Now, fasting is just a structured pause between meals. It could look like intermittent fasting or time-restricted feeding. This is where you have an eating window, like between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. There's alternate day fasting, where you eat one day and then barely eat the next. This was made popular with diets like the 5-2 diet. And then there's extended fasting, which is 24 hours plus with no food at all. Now, some people swear it helps them to burn fat. But is this because of the fasting itself, or just because they're eating less food? Which brings us to, does fasting actually help you lose fat? Now, the science is actually super clear here. This 2015 review in the Obesity Reviews found that fasting leads to weight loss comparable to traditional diets as long as you can stick to it. And this pretty big 2020 study in the JAMA Internal Medicine found no real difference in fat loss between people fasting and people eating normally as long as the calories were the same. Translation, fasting is a strategy that helps people eat fewer calories, but it's not magic. If the calories are equal, fasting is equal to any other diet. The evidence would suggest it comes down to two things. One, a negative energy balance, eating fewer calories than you burn, and two, your ability to stick to it. Fasting might help you with both, but it also might not. So why do people think it's so magic? This is where things get kind of interesting and slightly overhyped. These are the most common reasons that you'll find people say intermittent fasting is so special. But if you really dig into each one, you get kind of a Scooby-Doo moment where the big scary monster was just the groundskeeper all along. For example, it boosts autophagy. Most of this research is in animals. And the reason for that is to do this research on humans is really invasive. However, the animal research that we do have shows that you can get the same level of autophagy from a calorie deficit as you can from fasting. Autophagy, by the way, is a process where your body clears out its old cells. It's supposed to be pretty good for health. Then you'll hear people saying it lowers insulin. Again, this is true, but so does a regular calorie deficit. It increases growth hormone. Now, this one is pretty interesting. It only seems to happen in fasts that last longer than 24 hours. And as far as we can tell so far, it doesn't have too much to do with how we lose fat. And finally, the old, it's how we were designed to eat. If you're saying this, you should also stop watching Netflix, sell your car, and start shitting in the woods. Here are the real reasons why fasting can be helpful for some. It removes meals, which can cut calories, and without really having to think. It can limit snacking, especially late at night, and it creates structure, which for some people can be really helpful to stay consistent. It can be kind of like putting eating habits on airplane mode. Fewer distractions equals less mindlessly deep-throating a whole packet of hobnobs. Some studies have even shown it can improve appetite control and insulin sensitivity if you stick to it. Think of it just like practice not eating. But it is not for everyone. If fasting leaves you dreaming of toast by 10 a.m., snapping at your partner before lunch, or smashing an entire pizza under the covers like it's your own dirty little secret, then it's probably not for you. And for people with certain medical conditions, disordered eating patterns, or those who train hard in the mornings, it might actually do more harm than good. As always, fasting is just a tool. And just like running shoes, it works best when it fits. So should you try fasting? You have to ask yourself, do I feel better eating fewer meals? Can I fast without obsessing over food? And does it make my life simpler, not harder? If yes, great, give it a shot. But if it makes you miserable, tired, or constantly thinking about food, skip it. Because the best diet is the one that you can actually stick to. To summarize, fasting isn't good or bad, it's not better or worse. It's just a way of structuring your meals that can help with fat loss, if it helps you manage calories or be consistent. At the end of the day, it's not about when you eat, it's about how much and what you eat overall. So if skipping breakfast helps, cool. If it ruins your day, don't. It ain't that deep. If this helped, please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if fasting helped or hurt your fat loss journey. And if you want real, personalized support, check out our links below. We help our clients get leaner, stronger, and more confident without overthinking every single meal. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, our YouTube overlords think you'll love this one. See you in the next one.